We are now doing Hasbar 12.5. We're on Daf Mem Hey Amid Bet. And we are now going to still try to see whether two men can make a mezuman or not. And we're going to learn it from women. Tashma, let's give another proof that maybe two men can make a mezuman from where it says in a Braita, Nashim mizamnot la'atzmon, women can make their own mezuman of three women who are 12 and older, want to make a mezuman, they can make their own mezuman. Va'avadim mizamnim. And again, Eved Kananim, right? Eved, non full-fledged Jew, but they still do certain mitzvot. Those avadim mizamnim can make their own mezuman. La'atzman. Nashim va'avadim ukitanim. If women, slaves, and minors, imrotzu lezamnim, if they want to join together to make a mezuman, they can't join to make a mezuman. So having one woman, having one slave servant, and having one katan, putting them together cannot make a mezuman. That doesn't add up. So now the Gemara says, well, I don't understand. Vaha mea nashe kitrei gavre. We know demion. We know that 100 women are considered like two men in terms of creating an obligation. Viktane, and we learned nashim mizamnim la'atzman, that women can make their own mezuman on their own. Vavadim mizamnim, and slaves can make mezuman la'atzman on their own. So therefore, if 100 women are considered like two men, and we said that women can make their own mezuman if you have three, so we see that maybe that two men can make a mezuman because we compare 100 women to two men. So we say no. Shani hasam, it is different. Shani hasam, it is different by women. De'ikadeot, because when we talk about three women, they get to fulfill the mitzvah of what? Of Gadol Hashem Iti. That it's nice, right? But it doesn't create the obligation. The ikadeot, they're like of three minds. They don't constitute a min, they don't constitute mezuman, but they can do Gadol Hashem Iti, Unram Shemo Yachtov. They can praise Hashem's name. That they can still, but they don't create an obligation. Ihachi, if that's the case, Ema Sefer, maybe we can say it in the Sefer of that Braita that said, Noshim Vavadim, that women and slaves, Imratzu Lezamim, if they want to make a mezuman to join together, Ein Mezamnim, they're not allowed to make a mezuman. Amai, why? V'lo ha ikudeot, isn't like two women, or these women, aren't they like and the slaves, are they joined together? They're still like two men. Why can't they constitute a group of Gadol Hashem Iti Unram Hashem Yachtov? That when you bring these slaves and these women together, so good, they're not creating an obligation, but they can fulfill the idea of praising Hashem's name in a group. And why, therefore, does the Sefer say that they can join? Shani Hasam. It's different when joining slaves and women, mishum piritzuta, because we're afraid of promiscuity. We don't think it's the most modest thing to do. That slaves they were very promiscuous, and therefore we didn't think that it would be appropriate for putting slaves and women together for something holy, especially for making mezuman and praising Hashem's name. So we see that two men cannot make a mezuman, and that women can make a mezuman. It's not the same level of obligation, but they do fulfill this idea of praising Hashem, Barovam, Hadras Melech, to bringing glory to Hashem's name when you have a bigger group of people doing it together. Okay, please finish your Hasbar and have a great day.